We're chilling! We're chilling with Rick. He's gonna get to the story quick. Yeah, we're chilling. Yes, we're chilling with Rick. Chilling with Rick, everybody. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the sponsors. Upscale Exotics, reptile-only specialty store that carries exotic reptiles looking for homes. They have snakes, lizards, geckos, turtles, chameleons, tarantulas, and more. It's the store of the creepy critters. With all the supplies, enclosures, and food, it's your one-stop shop, and they have knowledgeable staff located at 145 West Seneca Street in Sherrill, 315-367-5002. Games People Play, formerly Mind Games. It's a game store with so much more. They've been in business for 28 years. They have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also sports cards. They also have retro video games and board games. Weekly events held in-store and a knowledgeable staff located at 114 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-363-2448. Whitestown Automotive, quality repairs at a good price just up the Thruway Bridge in Westmoreland. Boogie Dad's Music, working on producing and distributing music on all platforms and great royalty kickbacks for all performers. Oneida Carpets. Oneida Carpets, family owned and operated by Scott and Lynn White. They're both installers. They install carpet, laminate, vinyl, luxury vinyl, plank flooring, and ceramic tile. All of your flooring needs in one store. They're located at 174 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-361-9800. Big Girl Stump Removal. Do you have a stump that needs to be removed? I'm talking about a tree stump. Then call up Big Earl. He's a great guy with very fair prices, and he'll grind the stump right down to the roots. Give him a call at 315-363-5217. Papa Top. That place out there is just like Florida. It's a tropical paradise out there on that big old deck. They have obviously the outdoor deck, Adirondack chairs, picnic tables, bar stools. Grab some friends and go listen to some live music at Papa Top. Frog's Bar. Outdoor bar, picnic tables, Adirondack chairs, 2 fire pits for when fall comes. The owner, Mary, is phenomenal. She's a friend of mine. She wears the chillin' zip up proudly. And there's live music there all summer. Oneida Calet Civic Center. Upcoming events include NU Wrestling on May 27th. I'll be at that. Absolute Adele, an Adele tribute show, coming October 22nd at 3 p.m. Get your tickets for that, oneidacalet.com. Also coming on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, is Appetite for Voltage, a Guns N' Roses AC/DC tribute band. Get your tickets at oneidacalet.com. Also, I want to give a shout out to my boys at Disruption Network, Z and Justin. Watch them on Local Music Mondays, every Monday. Also, a shout out to Big Papa and Jeff. They're the hosts of The Good, The Band, and The Ugly. I just did an episode of that. It'll air May 22nd. I also want to give a shout out to Before August. Go check them out. All right, on to my next guest. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chillin' with Rick. I pre-recorded all of my sponsors earlier, and that's going to be spliced together so we can get right to the interview.
Great.
Because nobody wants to see me read 8 index cards full of sponsors. So with me today, I have this wrote down. I did homework too.
All right.
I have Adrian and Ryan from the band Not Robots. They are royalty because they're Sammy Award winners.
I don't know about that.
We'll take it.
For best rock recording, not album, I have jotted down. That's my fault. How are you, fellas?
Good. How are you doing today, man?
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna be cool out here.
Yeah.
We're literally gonna be chilling.
Chilly.
We used to chill right in between the trees, and I decided to move it over here.
Oh, they can put the
because all
backdrop
that
up.
sound, from Lenox Ave, and this will drown it out over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
thanks you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having us.
And
man.
guys, I'm going to say at the beginning, please share the hell out of this. I don't care about likes. Just share it.
I know, let's get some views.
Yes, let's get some views.
We got a lot of dates to come up.
Yes. Now, Adrian told me that there was a little confusion because there is Chilling with the Rick and Chilling with Rick. The Rick is dead.
Okay.
It's just Chilling with Rick.
Yeah.
That's what you got to tag. And you guys are going to be on YouTube too, right along with Facebook.
All right, cool.
I upload both sites.
We'll make sure we find the right page.
Yes.
You
Yep.
tag that and share that.
So I like to get to know people right from the beginning of their lives. So we'll start with you, and then you can.
Sure.
Adrian, where were you born and raised?
So, I mean, we were born NIDA Hospital. Lived in Sylvan Beach for part of it. Then
Me too.
like Camden. Oh yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, only for like till 3rd grade or so.
Me and
then-
Scotty DeCan went to school together.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, you know Scotty, right?
Yeah, sure.
Who doesn't?
So you probably know. Do you know Mike
Michael-
Groff?
It sounds familiar.
Oh, okay. He's from down in the beach too. Those guys.
We're
so
all beach
he's
kids,
my
but
cousin. He's
we're
my
all
cousin.
beach kids. But I moved when I was like 8. I lived in a trailer park down there.
Oh, sure. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Humble
My grandma
beginnings,
probably lived
man.
in that same trailer park.
Waterway Trailer Park.
Which is that by the dock over there on the backside?
There was a boat barn in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yo.
down in there.
I was
My
out.
old man's from North Bay too.
Cool, awesome.
Yep.
So you're right from that area too?
Yeah, so I was born in Oneida,
Yeah.
grew up in Sherrill and Verona, went to
Okay.
VVS.
All right.
So I didn't stray too far from the area.
I still like you, even though you're from VVS.
Yeah.
We're all brothers. We're all in this together.
Sure.
So, did you guys come from a musical family at all?
My uncle Skip plays guitar. He's been in bands and stuff. Plays bass. So he was in Yesterday's Child. That they played around quite a bit down on the beach and all around.
Yeah.
Back in 70s, 80s, or whatever. Yeah. So he played, but nobody else really that I can really think of.
Yeah.
But I played in a band with him even when I was a little bit older, like an older teenager, early 20s.
Nice.
So learned a lot from him too.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say, while I didn't come from a musical family,
Yep.
some of my cousins also play music as
Yeah.
well locally. They're in Stone Thrower,
Yeah.
Jeff and Arthur. So, coincidentally,
They just
while
wanna
we didn't come from musical families, we are now musical families.
Yeah.
They won at Sammy this year too. Actually, Stone Thrower did.
Everybody's
yeah.
winning but me, man.
Yeah, they had the best heavy metal recording.
Like I was
Something to
telling
that
him, I
effect.
booked a guy named Cam Caruso. He was in the Final Four then, and he ended up winning. So he'll be here later on this summer.
Very cool.
And the Horn Dogs were in there too. I'm friends with the lead singer on that.
Okay,
So I
nice.
talked to him earlier. So I'm making friends with all you guys, and that's a cool thing.
Yeah, it's awesome that you're doing this. It's a cool thing.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
is very.
How did you get into singing? Like, what age were you singing?
So I started out playing guitar only. Went through a couple different bands or whatever, and then the one band broke up, and 2 of the members still wanted to keep playing. So they were just like, "Well, you sang a couple songs like backup, so you're the singer now." So I just kind of was like knighted the singer, and then kind of just took it on from there.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I've been mainly doing that, and I still play a little bit of guitar.
Did you find yourself singing as a kid, and maybe somebody said, "Hey, you're pretty good"? or-
Yeah, not really. Maybe
No?
once in a while, just like at church or something like that, but nothing like crazy. Nothing at all like that. No.
Gotcha.
Late
Yes.
bloomer.
I was going to say, before music, my true passion was skateboarding. And
You look like a skateboarder.
yeah, I guess you never lose it. But I got hurt badly a couple times, and I really couldn't do it at the level that I was doing it. So I loved music at the same time, but I didn't devote any time towards it, nor did I know I was interested in it. So, coincidentally, when I stopped skateboarding, I started to room with one of my friends from high school who was also a really good guitar player.
Yep.
And I was probably 20, I guess, at the time. We ended up going to Geneseo, and we roomed for like 3 years. He got me into playing bass just because I wanted to be a part of it, but I didn't think that I could pick up guitar that quickly, and I felt like the bass kind of hit in the back, and I was like, that's the kind of guy I am.
Now, is bass for people that can't just get the hang of guitar? Is that
No,
what
I don't
bass-
think so.
Okay, I didn't know.
No,
I don't know, man.
no.
I'm not a
That
musician.
That's how I felt personally about myself. And
I don't want to insult you, man. I
no,
just don't
no,
know.
not at all. So, I played in a college band for a little while, and then I took a break for like 5 years, and then I picked it back up around 2010. But, but yeah, I didn't really know what instrument I was going to be, but my buddy needed a bass player, and you know, I was really into Fish and Primus at the time, so that was helpful to my gateway into bass. But
Did you ever tour with Fish a little bit? No?
I
Few
wouldn't say
concerts?
tour, but
A few
you know,
concerts here and there?
yeah, I was gonna say I've been to quite a few.
My cousin used to tour with them, wherever they went.
Yeah,
He had the Volkswagen van and everything.
yeah, you know, I appreciate that commitment, and you know, given the opportunity, I probably wouldn't have still, but you know, I got to see a fair share of shows for a while, and you know, that's you know been one of my musical influences all along too. Is you know, I've listened to Fish since I guess the mid '90s, and you know, I can't say that I play anything like Mike Gordon, but you know, it's always been a theme, you know, in my musical background, I guess.
You play Ryan.
That's a good way to say it. That's a good way to say it. I mean, for better or worse.
I barely know you, but I got your back, brother.
Yes, for better or worse, I play like me, and you know, it seems to work in this context.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
So.
Seems to
Hell
be
yeah.
all right so far.
Yeah. What music influences do you guys have?
So I don't know. I've definitely probably Nirvana was definitely my first favorite thing that I loved and needed to hear more of. So like that kind of like alternative. I you know, I got into like Marilyn Manson for a little while.
Oh my God.
And stuff like that. You know.
You don't look that hardcore, man.
No, well, you know, looks can be deceiving.
Yes, they
and
can.
then like Radiohead, eventually I kind of glommed onto, and that became kind of like my favorite band. And I like anything with like an English kind of slant usually. Like
You guys a fan of
Pink
Ghost?
Floyd. A fan enough. I kind of like
Okay,
their radio
yeah.
stuff. I think they're cool.
My girl's obsessed.
Oh yeah.
We're going to see them at the
Oh yeah, they're like the Landmark or something, right? Coming up.
there's,
Or,
the Amp.
yeah, the
the amphitheater.
The amphitheater.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yep. That's
Yeah.
Lakefield.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Nice.
I found my musical identity, I guess, in the early '90s, mid '90s. So you know, all the grunge music and alternative music at the time, and then I started to kind of get into some more local-ish jam bands in the late '90s, like Mo and Strange Folk. So I kind of got into the live music scene a little bit more and gravitated towards that type of music.
Okay.
But, you know, I tried to kind of stay current all along with, you know, modern music too. So, you know, so I like a lot of
So
modern
we
alternative,
call you
I guess.
eclectic.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I dig that though, man.
Yeah.
I'm country to Ghost to whatever else, you
Yeah.
know?
Right.
I mean, country to Ghost. Come on.
Life's too short to just be bottled down to just one thing.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
can't
gotta,
be just one thing.
you
You
know,
got to be eclectic. Like I, you know.
explore the variety.
Yes, explore it. So I dig your name,
Oh,
not
thanks, man.
robots. I seen that. I was like, that's an LOL moment right there. So how did that name come about?
So we had a lot of, I don't know. It takes time to come up with a band name. I'm sure you probably heard stories, but it takes to get four
Yeah, the
people to all
3-inch
agree
fairy
on
one.
it, and like oh that's cool, or that's no that's shitty or whatever. So it took a long time. Mike eventually come up with "We're Not Robots," so it had we're with the apostrophe or whatever, the contraction.
Yeah.
But then we were going you can't do that in a URL
Yep.
on the web
Yes,
page.
yes.
So we just ended up shortening it to "Not Robots," and then boom, Star is born.
Star is Born.
But there's
He
no,
don't like to brag.
no. I didn't mean it like that, honestly. But
I got you.
Star of a name,
Yeah.
because it is. I think it's a cool name too.
Now, what year did Not Robots start?
2016.
16.
Yep.
So you guys are only 7 years old.
Yeah.
I did my math right.
Yeah.
GED paid off again. I joke.
But we played a little bit with. So we had originally before Brandon came on, we had another guitar player, Nolan Snyder, who we recorded this album with.
Okay.
So he was with us in 2016, but before that, me, Ryan, and Mike, our drummer, played with another guy, Rob, who was a really fantastic guitar player, Rob Umidi. And we had a band for another year and a half or so before that,
Yeah.
like the Rabbit
Yep.
Hole, and that was
The Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, that was a
You
really
guys got
cool
great
band.
names,
Oh,
man.
thanks, man. But that was a real cool band too. But so we
yeah.
played together for even a little bit longer than that. At least me, Ryan, and Mike have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mike and Ryan have even played longer before that even.
I'm gonna need to hear that.
Yeah, because we played with Nolan and Rob
Yeah.
for a couple years, and we actually played some gigs in Utica.
Okay.
We had some original music. Our band was Zero Unknown, and we played Pink Floyd, Beatles, Black Sabbath. We ended up playing like Hannah Park and Proctor Park. So we had some pretty decent gigs back then, even.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
I'm proud of you for that, man.
yeah. So those were neat experiences for sure.
Yeah. What's the biggest you've ever played for? The biggest crowd? Thousands?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Sammy's was, I don't know how many. I couldn't say how many people
Yeah,
were there.
that's
But that was
probably-
a pretty
That's the
nice. That was a
biggest
pretty nice
one?
crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, packed theater.
Yeah.
You know.
I've been jamming to you guys all day today.
Oh, cool.
Just to
Thanks,
get in the groove of what you guys do.
That's awesome.
I have 3 favorite songs I wrote down.
Oh, okay.
Now, do you guys originals or you covers?
So we try to do as many as we can originals,
Okay.
depending on the gig size. But you know, like Thursday we're playing at Benjamin's on Franklin and Syracuse.
Yep.
That's like an hour and a half set, so we
Yep.
got to do some covers, obviously.
Yep.
So we're probably doing like an hour's worth of covers.
People want to sing with you and dance.
Oh, of course, yeah. We
Okay.
try to keep those as current, modern as we can too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Almost Home.
All right, cool,
I love that song.
nice.
Who wrote that?
Well, I mean, we all write it
You all write?
together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Okay.
I write the lyrics and
Yep.
the melody or whatever, and like how to sing it. You know, Nolan would write the guitar part.
Now,
Ryan
is
would
there
write
a-
his bass line.
Yeah.
Mike would write his drum piece. So we all.
Is there a meaning behind it?
You know, yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, there's always
Yeah.
a little bit of meaning behind it. You know, it's kind of like losing somebody or whatever, and
Yeah.
those kind of feelings and how.
You just hit me in the feels, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
My other favorite is The Gauntlet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how old these songs are.
Old, so what the funny thing about this album is these were all like our very first originals. We probably wrote these early 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these were all older songs,
All
but
right.
then because of just circumstance and the pandemic or whatever, we couldn't record until much later.
Yeah.
So we probably had 30 other pretty decent songs that we
Yeah.
could have recorded.
We just lost momentum because there was a time where we weren't sure if we could all be in the same room together.
Yeah.
And so that kind of crushed the writing process for a little while. And then we kind of just had to stick with some of our core songs that just seemed to be the best.
Yeah.
And
That
know.
was that. All right,
Yeah.
what was the third favorite? Sorry to cut you
Stop,
off.
please.
Oh, stop, please.
I'm
Cool.
not
Okay,
telling you to
nice.
stop.
Yeah, all right. No, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that one's kind of like a boppier type
Boppier.
of jam. Yeah.
I know. I was like this all day. I was like, all right, these guys are cool.
Oh,
Looking
nice,
forward
cool.
to meeting you guys. This is.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to hear the new album.
Oh, yeah.
New stuff's even
I
cooler,
will
I
give my
think.
feedback. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Like it was the greatest I've ever heard. I wouldn't do that. So, don't you hate it when you lose your train of thought?
Yeah, it happens often when
It's hard to do this, man. Sometimes it is. Like I'm panicking in my head. It's like, what? So, you guys are out on the road doing your thing. Obviously.
sure, yeah.
What's the road trips like? I mean, are they far or?
Yeah, we usually keep it pretty local.
Pretty local?
So I guess farthest we've been out is just like Syracuse. And
that's probably it for now.
for this
Yeah.
band, yeah.
I was going to say,
yeah.
we've talked about branching out to Albany and Buffalo, but
The opportunity needs to be the right
Yeah.
thing. It's hard to get everybody on schedule.
Yeah.
yeah,
You all got 9 to 5s, right?
we
Oh, of
all
course,
have
yeah, we all
jobs,
work.
and we all have families.
Yeah.
All
so,
exactly, all dads.
Right. So scooting out to Buffalo on a Tuesday night to play a gig that
Yeah, might get 30 people. You
Right,
might get
right.
0. Who knows what you get.
That happened. I don't know if you're familiar with Papa Top here in Oneida.
Oh, slightly. Ryan's
Yeah.
more from this area,
For
so
sure.
I'm sure he is.
They had Carson Murphy out there the other day. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he was out there by himself,
Mhm.
and it's like, oh man, I felt so bad for the guy. And you guys have experienced that.
Oh, my early
Sure.
days,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I've played to nobody 100
Yeah.
times, yeah.
I went out and apologized to him that nobody was there. It's like, oh man, my heart goes out to him.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's the worst. But
Yeah.
you play like as if there was 100 people
Yeah.
there, and that's how you get your experience. You
You
gotta
guys
put
are
that
familiar
time in.
with Just Joe Altier?
Yeah, the piano,
Yep.
sure, yeah.
He played a gig last week, and it was shitty out, and it was raining, and maybe 5 people showed up. I think he made a post about it,
Oh wow, okay.
and it bugged him,
Yeah.
like it would. We're human. We don't want, you guys want it filled, obviously, but
Well, what are you gonna
he
do?
just,
though, you know?
he just put it in his head, like, block that out, and he was just jamming out. He just made it his own. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. Just
Yeah.
block it out. And he said by the end, a few people showed up to support him. I'm going to see him Saturday.
So you're already there, so
Yeah.
you may as well make the most of
He
it.
did.
And you know,
Yeah, what
It's
else
just
are you gonna
human
do? It's
nature.
another practice.
It's human nature to be bummed out when that happens.
yeah. And
But
we
what
always
can you
looked
do?
At, I mean, for him, it's probably much different. But in the beginning, even a couple of years back, we're like, okay, we're getting our feet back under ourselves,
Yep.
like,
You know,
you know.
just getting that experience and getting the reps in.
Right, and I think it's just hard sometimes to be an original band in a small area
Yeah.
where
We definitely find that.
there aren't many venues that showcase, local
Yes.
musicians necessarily, like, especially a rock band that's loud. I mean, you could do something on a patio that's not offensive to anybody, but when it comes to, original bands in the area, it's just tough to find, the audience sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got
12
it.
North, God love them, but that was
Yeah.
like the only place we played probably for a couple years, was just because that was the only place that would host a loud rock band, to his point, an original,
It
with
was
two
always
other
fun,
original
though.
bands.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, we always had a
Sound
great
was
time.
Look at the
great.
smile on his
It's
face.
like,
He's
yeah,
cool
no,
with
I
it.
was having fun.
yeah, we cut our teeth in there, and we all got better at what we were doing. So, I mean, it was, sometimes they were sparsely attended, but
Right, yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
played to empty crowds in there
Hey.
too, for sure. Everybody
Yeah.
does.
Like
you
we
know.
just talked about.
Yeah, yeah.
Make
So,
the best of it.
yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, it sucks when it happens. Road stories. Who's the ball buster of the group? There's always one.
I don't know. I guess it probably depends.
Depends
Ryan
on the
might be-
day.
Yeah, it depends on what the substances are.
Because I want to
being
be friends with
ingested, or
him,
maybe.
because that's what I am.
I was gonna say. I mean, sometimes it's me, definitely Brandon.
Brandon's
definitely-
pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon will get you pretty good, for sure.
Yeah, Mike's not afraid to get in the mix either, so it's kind of,
When I get drinking a little bit, I can probably, start
Yeah.
poking a little.
You guys look to be right around my age. Well, I don't want to age anybody.
Yeah,
I'm 46.
right around 40. Yeah,
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 46.
all right around there.
I'm an
sure.
old man.
Yeah.
I'll be 41 in a couple months. So.
Yeah. So we're all above it. All above it.
Yeah.
Ball busters. I can spit it out. Yeah, let's start my own show. Can't even talk. What do you guys think of my new banner?
I like
That looks
a
great,
lot.
man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you get? Is that someplace local? They
Finish
got that
Line
on it?
Design.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you guys
Yeah, let's
again.
shout
I
'em
just
out.
I just went and ordered 12 hats from them
Okay,
because people wanted this hat for some ungodly reason.
that's awesome. Yeah, if you're moving merch, man, if you got to order it, that's perfect.
I move merch.
What's up?
This whole thing is a blessing. Like I said, we're in it together, and I'm friends with all you guys, and that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anything happening on the road that's real funny, like a crazy story, like an oh shit moment?
See, that'd be tough. Let me think.
Everything usually goes so smoothly.
Yeah.
Shit moment.
I mean, we've definitely forgotten,
Yeah.
different gear or chords or something, and just
Yep.
kind of played without it. But I don't know if anything's been crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
what about? This is kind of funny when Mike blew out the ceiling at 12 North. With
Oh
his,
God, that's an oh
Oh,
shit moment.
subs. Yeah.
So Mike has a little octapad, like a little 8 drum pad. What is it called? It's like a synthesizer, but what is
Yeah,
it? It's just
yeah.
like a drum pad type
Yeah,
thing, or a
it's like
rolling
an
thing.
electronic drum kit just in.
Okay, I know.
So
what you're
yeah,
talking
so
about.
it has like all the different patches on it, and it had a kind of like a electronic type kit, and the bass drum he used for whatever song we were playing, Clint Eastwood or something maybe, and they're doing out in the sound. It is a really nice sound system. Like, it was one of the really good guys, and he hit this thing, man, and crumbles from the ceiling, just started dropping down on top of us. And it was like earth shattering inside of there. We're like, oh my, like, I don't know if the window was almost gonna break, but we were all like shitting our pants. Like, holy crap. It was like, it was so loud. Yeah, it was just
felt
epic.
amazing, really,
Yeah, it was just
just
like, it really was kind of epic. But
Yeah.
I had earplugs in, so I got to enjoy it on stage. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have. But
How long of sets you guys play? 3-4 hours?
no,
Typical?
God, no, I hate playing that long.
No?
we
it's like,
we can, but
yeah,
we try
that's like
not to.
that's like stretching it. Yeah, we gotta play stuff that we don't really like easier stuff that we don't really want to play, or like Rockin' in the Free World, for an example. No offense if you guys have that in your set list.
Yeah.
We didn't play it that well the last
You're
time
gonna
we
copy
played it,
somebody
you know.
eventually.
Right.
But you got to play stuff like that, and it's just not as
Yeah.
fun, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd rather dedicate our time to, writing originals when we can, because we only have so much time
Right,
to play
you can only do
together.
that so much. You only got so much time on to do it.
Yeah.
We're all older, and just you got like one day a week maybe, and
And we don't want to
precious.
we don't want to gig a bunch either. We just want to do certain gigs that
Makes sense, and like
makes sense and are meaningful to us, and
Yep.
not
makes
have
perfect
to.
sense.
yeah, not just do those.
You don't want to get every gig and be gone.
Yeah,
be gone.
right.
Yeah.
We're just
do
not
the 4 hours every weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't want to be that kind of
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
I've done that before, and there's nothing against that band. Those bands make money, and it's awesome and stuff. But yeah, for this project, we're just trying to do the originals and as much as we can.
Yeah. Genesee Joe was here last year, and he's coming next week.
Sure, he's great.
He swears a lot. Now I'm on YouTube. I guess Joe don't swear.
Oh yeah, sorry, I swear a lot too.
Shit is fine.
I'll try
Shit
to
is
watch
fine.
myself.
Shit is fine.
Oh, I'm.
But
horrible
anyway,
with the F.
he got a lot of heat because he said, "Look, if you're going out and you want to party and people want to sing along," and he kind of bashed the originals and. It was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like,
sure, go
he
ahead.
he got some heat.
Well, that's not what we're not trying to play for him, obviously, right?
I personally
Right.
don't care what you guys are doing as long as you're providing music. I
Yeah.
don't care if it's original or not. I mean, there was a whole big talk back and forth on my page last year, and I'm like, oh my god. That's the first heat my show's ever got.
Oh well, yeah. I mean that's
Yeah,
good though.
yeah.
Drama creates
Yeah, yeah.
controversy.
Yeah. I didn't want that though.
Well, it gives you a buzz.
I got a buzz. I sit here eating my
Gets
fingernail.
people talking.
Did he just cancel my show?
Oh God, no. Who cares? Gets everybody discussing it and everything. It's valid, of course. If you just want to go out and party with your girl.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the context of the show and what it is. Like, I don't know. Is there a time and place for a cover band?
Oh yeah.
Most of the time.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what it is,
Yep.
Yeah.
But, every once in a while, there's a time and a place for original band, especially, people want to play out and they don't necessarily care how you feel about it personally. They just want to have fun.
Yeah.
And,
I'm partially into the originals. I want to hear
Yeah.
what you guys come up with.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it.
yeah.
You got originals, play them. Like, I ain't out to try to start shit.
Yeah, of course,
I'm there to
yeah,
listen.
as I said. For sure.
I'm just there to listen, man. What else you guys want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know.
You guys have got anything to promote?
Oh yeah, we got tons of stuff to promote. We
Promote.
got a new
That's why
album
you're here.
that we're working on.
Yes, talk about that.
So it's going to be another 5-song EP. We're pretty well done with it. We got a little touching up on a couple little things that we got to do before we go into the studio, but we're ready to start recording, and
Yeah.
hopefully before the end of the year we'll have that in everyone's hands.
Show on Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday's show.
Yep.
Yeah, I got all those dates. Let's
Yep.
see. Cat Stock,
Oh,
obviously.
yes, I'll be there
next
all day.
Yep.
5:20.
And I get out of work at 7 in the morning. How am I
Yeah,
gonna do
Logan
this?
is doing a great job. Like, he's crazy, like how much
Yep.
he's putting into it. He's
Yeah.
a real good kid.
It's going to get bigger every year, I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. And I am a animal person in general, but
I got 3
have
cats.
two.
We
I have
found
2
our-
cats at home.
We found our kitten up here. The
Oh,
mom
really? Got
abandoned
out?
it
Oh,
like
get out.
a month ago. The mom abandoned it right there.
Oh no.
So, and
Yeah.
it came down the tree to me, so it was like meant to be.
Yeah.
And it's a black and white, and my fiance is a sucker for black and white cat. So it worked out.
So now we
That
got
is the
another cat.
perfect
you know.
tree to be abandoned in. Though.
Sure.
If you look at that thing,
It
it's
was
perfect
living
for a
up in
cat.
that,
Yeah.
Boy, this is a great segment, isn't it? I was living up in that, like a squirrel hole. That's where the little kitten was living.
Oh, poor thing.
Boy, this went left, guys. I apologize.
So anyway, yeah. Cat Stock.
I'm
So
like Z,
make
I'm
sure
going
everybody
left.
comes to that. Bring a donation to donate for the kitties.
Yes.
Cat litter, cat food.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah.
The other bands, so before August is gonna be there.
Yep.
Those
They're
guys
all
are
right there.
awesome.
Yeah, they're over there too.
Yep, yep,
Oh, okay.
yep.
Yep.
Before August.
He's
Oh,
a
you got all
sponsor,
of
so
them.
he's got to be there. Lynn's a
right.
sponsor of me.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
You got 169 rhythm section.
Those guys I have not seen.
Shane Archer Reed, I
Shane
just
Archer Reed,
made.
I have seen. I think.
We just made 50
a long
T-shirts
time
for
ago.
him.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
My
Nice.
fiance does that,
Oh, nice.
and we made. I don't know if you're familiar with the country band Trigger Finger Band.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Heard the name
me
for
too.
we
sure.
made
Yeah.
25 shirts for them too.
Oh, nice.
So we're looking to get our name out there. If anybody needs a logo, hit me up. We can do it. So
Well,
I'm bringing
see-
my fiance into this world a
Have to
little
see
bit.
what the prices are,
Yeah.
because we might be able to. We just ordered shirts, but we didn't get that many, and we might need some more.
I seen your logo. We can do it just like that.
All right.
So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
So next month,
Yes.
on the 17th. Get my paper. 6/17, we are at the Collective in Durhamville with Laughing Buddha and Master Thieves. Have you been to the Collective yet?
I have not.
So that is an amazing venue. You need to
Yeah.
talk to Liz Fiddle. Do you know her?
I do.
Okay, so she is like the owner and proprietor of said venue, and
Alright.
she does a great job over there. It's got a
She
venue
was
that
supposed
you.
to do my show, but shit happens.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully she'll reschedule. But
Yeah.
yeah, great venue. She has like shows, and you can rent it out for whatever kind of events. But
Yep.
yeah, like this one's an afternoon show, so not too late for.
Is this down in Durhamville?
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yep, yep.
Right on the four corners.
It used to
there.
be a bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
That's how old I am.
Hey, I remember when it was a bar.
And then the 25th next month. I'm not sure that I can legally talk about this one yet.
Uh-oh,
but
more heat.
Stay tuned for this one. A radio station. We will be doing something with them. A radio station from around the area.
That's fair
So
enough.
please stay tuned. Facebook and Instagram and all that hot shit.
You can say shit.
All right.
There you go.
You remind me so much of my cousin. Jack. You look like him and everything. It's like I'm talking to my cousin.
And August 25th, I think we can talk about this now. I think they announced it. The Hoobie Doo in Williamstown, New York.
The Hoobie Doo.
Yeah, so we're going to be second to last on the 25th. I think we got that nice sunset set, so where you start at like 7:30 and then you play
Perfect.
into the sunset
Yes.
and to the night, so that's going to be pretty
And you guys
epic,
are
I
all
think.
pretty when the sun goes down, right?
I've
I'd be all twinkly guys. You know?
yeah.
Pretty on Sunday.
So that'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is it for gigs. Robotsneedmusic.com.
Yes.
Go there. That's our website.
All right.
You can keep abreast of all of our ongoings.
Yes.
Um,
Ongoings and such forths.
Sure.
and-
but yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, we're just trying to keep it going. Like I said, we try to do like 1 or 2 shows a month. So
Awesome.
yeah, if you want to have us, nice original band, feel free to contact us.
Yes, there's
Reach
nothing
out.
wrong with an original band.
Not at
Like
all.
I said, as long as you guys are putting content out,
Yeah.
whatever. Yep. All right, guys, that's all I had for you, man.
Cool. Oh,
Sorry
okay.
it's so short.
Oh, it's all right.
Thanks for
This
having
is that's my second interview after 7 months. I'm a lot rusty. Maybe if you were at the end of the year, I'd be like, let's talk for another hour. I'm dried up.
us. I was gonna say, I've never been a guest before,
Yeah.
so
You never been a guest?
no,
Did you have a good time?
for sure.
I mean, we might at least got to be a half hour.
Yeah, probably.
That's fair.
I mean,
Yeah, short and sweet, man.
Yeah, I panicked in my head a little bit. But like I said, it's been 7 months.
yeah.
I'm
so-
just getting back on the train. I'll be all right.
How'd you do with Lynn?
He went an hour and 47 minutes. I said 4 words.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
just
that
kidding.
makes sense.
I've
That
known
makes
Lynn
sense.
for 5 or
he's a
6
good
years.
guy.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, actually, let's keep this going because now it's all coming to me because I'm panicking. Because I feel like I let you guys down. Who are you guys a fan of in the local scene? Do you go out and see other
Oh,
local
I see
bands?
anybody that we can. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we're
yeah.
huge fans of. I mean, I'm not. I'm not a hater of anyone that's
Okay.
around there. If they're
Well,
out there, I'm working.
yeah.
Like we're a fan.
Yeah.
So obviously our drummer Mike plays with Scott in As If.
Okay,
Yep.
yep.
So those guys are good guys.
Acoustamoose.
Acoustamous.
He's one talented SOB. I tell you
Yeah,
that.
he's a great guy. He always gets the crowd going.
He's
yeah,
coming
the
on my
crowds love
show,
his
too.
stuff. Oh yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
Tony
it's-
is.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go see Half Past Dead a lot.
Half Past Dead?
Yeah, I love those. guys.
Brothers Grimm.
I'm
yeah,
going to see them.
for sure.
That is
That's
Michael
my cousin.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Mike Phoenix, right?
Yep.
Art?
Yep.
Yep, he's coming. I'm getting all the guys you
Sure.
know.
Yeah.
60 of them, you got to know one of them.
I forgot. I was gonna
No.
say, this musical family is just.
Yeah,
Really-
Stone Thrower. I mean, like those guys are freaking really good players. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they're heavy. They might not be for everybody's taste, but I mean, if you like hard rock, man, they're
They're the band to see.
awesome. Yeah,
Absolutely.
dude.
All
Yeah.
right.
Like they're real talented.
I go from Kenny Rogers to Ghost.
Man, I'm not sure if Slaves to Change is still playing around here. They were freaking great. A couple years ago, we played a show or two back with them.
I want to say they broke up. I
Oh,
think.
okay, that'd be a shame. They were really
yeah,
good, but
yeah. That was Rick Andrews, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're broken up.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I say the band we're playing with on Thursday,
Glass Image, yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Once you get out to the
Uh,
Syracuse area, that's another story too. But yeah, Glass Image, they're fantastic.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sammy
say-
Award winners of this year for best rock recording.
Okay.
So
I did see that when I was, doing my homework on you guys.
yeah,
Yeah, and I was gonna say we played a show with them, Funk and Waffles,
Funk and Waffles
last year,
yeah.
Yeah.
and I couldn't believe it actually.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, they were
opening
phenomenal,
for
yeah.
us. I was like, oh, these guys are pretty.
No, we were
legit.
supposed to be. We should be opening. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah.
No, it was cool
Yeah, it
to
was
see
awesome.
a band that you've never heard before,
Yeah.
and then to see them win the Sammy this year. That's fun for them.
See, I was supposed to have you guys on last year, and I get so busy that people get left on the back burner, and I don't mean for that to happen. I
Yeah.
just got busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I said the only way I could make it up to him, and I already had Lynn booked, was make you guys number 2. So I'm feeling like
That's very
I
cool.
made it up to you. I'm trying.
yeah, it's cool.
I'm still relatively new. I'd never heard of you guys until last year.
Okay.
That's my apologies.
Oh well. Yeah.
How did you hear of us?
On Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I mean, Facebook, and everybody knows everybody.
Yeah,
And I listened to your music, and I was like, I'm a fan of these guys.
that's cool.
Let's get them on here and talk about
Well,
their music.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't take, a few notes to, catch my attention, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm chilling with Rick, and they're like, hey, I know who you are. I was like, you want to do my show? Of course I want to do your show. So my name's getting out there where, sometimes I just have to say, what's up? And they're like, when do you want me there? It's just as simple as that.
That's
Sure.
cool.
And that's a high honor for me.
How many years have you been doing the show now?
This is starting my 5th.
Starting your 5th.
Yep.
And how many shows did you do shows during the pandemic too?
I did. Well, you guys were easy to book then, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's all Zoom.
Oh, yeah. No, I had you all here in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kept 6 feet away,
Sure.
like you're supposed to do. Nobody knew how to do that. I think it was a
Yeah.
blind lead the blind.
But you were outside doing it.
Yeah,
so-
we're
Outside, yeah,
outside.
exactly.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
outside,
yeah,
so
I
who
got
cares?
I had
you
Tim Moyer here from Girdley Page on a day like today, and he's like, Brick, my lips are blue. I was like, it's 60-something degrees out, you wuss.
Us singers, come on, man. We're a sensitive bunch.
You are. Just play with you. Well,
For you.
I'm glad we had that extra chat because I was really feeling bad. Because I would have went in there and just bitched at my fiance. It's like, I let these guys down. They drove so far to
I was gonna say, do you edit some of this? So,
I don't.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Straight up.
Yeah,
I was gonna
straight
say,
up
so we
go.
can sit here
Yeah.
and think a little longer to
Yeah.
see if we come up with anything. But it's not.
Where did you guys drive from? Where are you from?
I'm from Westmoreland.
Okay, that's not that far.
I live
not
5
that far.
minutes away.
Okay.
So I'm
It's
in
real
Oneida
close,
too.
yeah.
You're in Oneida?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Middle Road.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I had a cousin lived up there.
Sweet.
Yep. Graves Road, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, right on the corner.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you guys didn't come too far, so.
No, not too bad at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
God, you're just like my cousin.
I do a pop top.
You want to do Pop Top?
What, you want to go?
Yeah. I'll buy you guys a drink.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Free pop top plug.
Live stream. Let's take it on the road.
I'll
do
tell my
cuts, we'll-
fiance I'm going to hang out with the boys tonight just for a minute.
I was gonna say we'll go over there and then we'll come back and we'll do the second part
Oh,
two
is
of
that
the
part
interview.
two? When we're all like, hey.
I actually don't drink, so I'll get water drunk.
Fair enough.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Thanks for having us.
No problem, man.
All right,
Adrian,
nice
my
meeting you,
brother.
man. Thanks so
Ryan,
much.
thank you. You guys got time to hang around just for a minute?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Sit back down and talk. None of it will all come to me. Guys, check out Not Robots.